Attacks are going to be the biggest thing here, so you don't want it to be so driven. So yeah, I mean, Clubhouse, I mean, this is an EnVy pick too, so this actually makes sense now.
Game that's been played in the North America League between OXG and Cruelty. We'll see if those do repeat. There we go for the Kaid and Black.
Of the first 2 weeks, right? EnVy pushed a really good team into OT. Now, not all of it was to the strength.
Matter if he dies up here on the roam. Yaga, I mean, you said it, a little bit more scary if he does go down in this aggressive position with those toxic babes, but he gets the first pick instead. Entry player JJ Blast, the first guy to die. And immediately, Yaga kind of lets him know with a bit of a taunt too. So EnVy, it doesn't get easy here against NA's top teams.
No, I mean, we asked how we would see the smoke get used, and blitz is not uncommon. For it to happen in the first 25 seconds and without the use of a gadget is what's most uncommon about it. First kill for EnVy comes on the board with about half of the round to go, and they'll double up.
Util to open the wall as well. Probably going to be running through Ashwall to get the plant down in Armory, but the pressure from Rival elsewhere is going to be huge.
He's looking for a move on in. Rival catches Forest. EnVy has really gotten themselves out of a bad situation. They'll be obscured for a second now in the back of the bomb site as Adam and Grixter are the last two standing. Rival bottles the shots onto Grixter, and now through the smoke, Twist has no choice but to abandon the plant.
For Adam and Forrest, that's going to be a really awkward position for them to be in. If EnVy just rush the site with a man advantage, plant on top of the bed, there's not a whole lot they can do about it. Probably have Valk cams in the site. Opening pick, though, for the flank does bode well.
Rival's focus was over towards blue. So were so many other players from EnVy's focus on this bomb site. Immediately bounced out of the vicinity, and OXG sweeps right through them.
The rafters with a zombie Jaeger on the board. Still a lot of players, though, of Auction have read this, and so they will fight them early.
They're looking for some action, and they're going to find it. It's Rival to do just that. Adam punished on the roam. Not far removed from the bomb. Explosives galore. Rival still searching for another entry after he'd been so successful pinching Adam. The next target from OXG is just patiently waiting for the German shield operator to materialize. Snake guns down one. It's immediately answered back, and OXG is on the board. They line up, and just like in the second round, Jesse, every single target is found and punished. JJ Blast has been reduced to smithereens, and it's just about the worst way to be reduced.
Falls so flat on its face as it just did for EnVy. 3 rounds have yet to find even one. They'll take out the Azami. There will
somebody from EnVy off guard. They are EDDs strewn about the map. Oh, Adam was very in such a big lead. We could see a 5-1 first. How good the go canisters and the environmental effects. So Yaga now have clear to attack for. Urge Grixter, the first one on the board, is now JJ Black position with the fuser at the halfway point. Objective play for EnVy has not been this. This will be set the post pull up to Gomez. Teams lows. Players from EnVy lined up, and Gomez is now trapped over towards these. He'll have to fight his way towards.
Make something happen. They've got the breach with the ace. They've wasted a lot of time on this though, Parker. If they don't walk away with a kill on a Yogg, that's bad.
Yeah, they need to battle time a little bit better. I mean, EnVy not suffering so early is good, but now they've lost one player. Addition to pick poison, almost finds 3 kills, walks.
His teammates to step up as well. Grixter still in sight, has been so good, so he's gonna have to step up.
I'm just waiting. This is where things get a little bit tricky. How do you vote in for this challenge? Slaughters Twist. Gomez died. Tried to 3v3, but Grixter's eating them alive. You talk around from Grixter. Well, you got and a third as he's white hot at the moment. One more round as defenders for OXG, and a minute has gone off of the clock. EnVy very quick to assert themselves. They've drone things out on this top floor and are now punishing OXG. JJ Blast with 2 kills, and now Twist will find one as well. A hope of a 5-1 half. 4 being put their way.
Force down in garage. They need to make some kind of a play. They know if this is a 5v2 push, they've got no chance. That's why Force is trying to force a run out. He sees them and hits. Nah, it's Gomez gets a shot instead. Now Force in a 1v4. I got baited a little bit, Parker.
Now he's got to walk his way up. Red stairs flashed out. No active coverage as Forrest continues to saunter his way up there, and JJ line that we see in this game is 4-2, and that's exactly what happens at the tail end of that first half. OXG 4 rounds as defenders on Clubhouse. Yeah, that's right.
From Oxygen, it was kind of the one thing that was causing them problems in that game against Team Cruelty. They will follow that advice and take Clash.
Cut off Church, cut off that dummies line of sight, cut off AK line of sight, and really put the heat on EnVy. And EnVy is going to start to use their toxic babes. They're going to start to use their explosives and their bullets as they exchange words with Oxygen. OXG, though, with 2 kills, 3 kills, as Grixer picks up 2, and he's still alive. He's got the diffuser as well. Twist is last man standing, and Gomez punishes him.
Commit to clearing cash. They don't have a lot of resources for it.
An odd little quirk right here as JJ Blast picks up a kill and will become only the 2nd player in the lobby to be positive. Yes, we're not talking about even. Everybody in the lobby not named Grixer and JJ Blast are either positive or negative in their, or sorry, rather neutral or negative in their kill differentials. That is a phenomenal thing at round number 8. EnVy's getting picked off left, right, and center, and some of those KDs are going to change as we're, at this point, burying half of the server. Grixer upright at a 14-2. What a statement match it's been from him. Forrest eliminating Rival, who was taking some damage from the fire and from his position.
Either. Clearing Raptors should be a decent task for Oxygen. They've got the Grim, they've got these shields to walk up, but it's never going to be easy playing against an Azami.
Their backs against the wall. A huge round for EnVy needs to be had for them to put together an impressive tally to close this gap between them and OXG. They'll start with Rival getting the very first pick. He's been consistently good for this team. Emilio will follow up on what a frost trap that was placed earlier by Twist had accomplished, knocking down Forrest. And with just a little bit over a minute to go, OXG sitting on match point are in a 3v5. Not exactly the situation you want to find yourselves in, but they are attacking on Clubhouse. You're used to the defenders winning 4 rounds. At this point, they could win the next 4 on the side of EnVy, and OXG has already accomplished the goal that most attacking teams have, which is getting 2 rounds. Gomez outside of the breach, he's down for the count, and now it's all up to Adam to wander up red stairs with the bailiff in hand. Here's some foot one at this point, as there's really very little Adam can do. EnVy will win their 3rd round. OXG will take a brief breather, and Adam might pad his stats in the meantime. But this round is effectively over, Jesse.
Yeah, Adam will concede this one. Nice shot to end it out, but it doesn't matter. Diffuse Kid is unreachable. Classic frost trap at the top of Raptors stairs, may I add. That's one of the oldest tricks in the Bible, who was playing over towards Master. So all of EnVy were able to turn their sights on that garage side of the map. They were able to play up with the Azami. They had some giving away his position, and then he uses it just to back off. The re-engagement now not advised. Twist walks away. Beauty. Extremely aggro position.
The shield is down. Forrest looking for some coverage. His heels shot away with, and you best hope it's not the Achilles for this OXG team. EnVy tearing through them, but OXG answers right back. Time continuing to run away from OXG, so they have to pivot. And over towards Church is where they'll go. Forrest's prayers go unanswered. And Grixer with 15 kills is last man standing, finished off by Emilio and EnVy.
Playing a little bit. They've got Emilio over towards construction. Twist down below inside a bar. These players won't be the first engagements. Instead, JJ opening death as Adam just swings the breach, sees the head, and has better reaction time for that pick. Doesn't look like it's going to be traded, Parker, either. So that's a really big pick to take out the captain of EnVy.
Yeah, and I mean, at least he'll still be able to call from the bench, which is good. And again, an operator like Malusia's passive gadgets. Thank goodness for EnVy trading it right back. Twist is having an excellent game at this point. He's been receiving a fair bit of criticism after his first 2 matches. Did not see him putting up numbers on a roll where he should have been putting up numbers. This time around, the defender side of Clubhouse is his to hold 2 kills here in round number 11. Yaga now dealing some damage. Rival tears through him. Adam on the board for OXG. They desperately need some kills as he and Grixer will now work together. Try to narrow down these 3 remaining players on the side of EnVy, and Grixer with an uncharacteristic miss finds the follow-up onto Twist. He's a little bit past his expiration date. Grixer will need to clutch out. 16 kills, still the potential for a handful of more rounds. It's incumbent upon EnVy to win this one, though, and that would be their 4th in a row. Right now, it's Rival holding out hope over in weight room, doing some heavy lifting himself. JJ Blast, quite the finesse as he takes the first kill. Grixer answers right back by eliminating Snake. The Blackbearded Yaga getting ever closer, and Rival trades that one. That's a victory for EnVy in that engagement, but they lose Twist. And after 3 rounds in a row,
someone rotating over there. In fact, Forrest already is. They need to be sharp on these frags. Everything comes down to it. And what a swing from JJ. That wasn't what he wanted.
No, and Grixter feasts on him. Emilio, who had a standout performance so far on defense, now draws even in his numbers. He has to deal battle with both Grixer and Adam. Grixer looking for kill number 19, and it might just have Emilio's name on it. Grixer will hold that diffuser, so Adam might be the one to cover. They're toying with that A-bomb site right now. Emilio will get droned out. They see him ever so slightly on red stairs, prompting him to move on over, and he can line him up. Edging his way through the door is Adam. Grixer will get the fuser down, and Emilio hears this. Can he rotate in time to shut him down? Adam with the pre-fire. They read him like a book as the drone...